Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about the creation of this Disneyland garbage can. So let's go take a look. This is a replica of the famous Disney trash receptacles, which ironically is made mostly of trash, with the exception of the rivets, the 3D printed feet, and the magnet. Everything else came from a local recycle center. It's sheet aluminum, angle aluminum, and the continuous hinge. So the Disney Imagineers and a sheet metal company shared the same break area. It was like there was like a park bench or something that they would both sit down and eat their lunches at. And the Imagineers were expressing to the sheet metal company that they had a need for garbage cans. So through that interaction sprung the idea for a trash receptacle that actually was unique to Disneyland. So that company started making them for Disney. And this is an all aluminum garbage can, so it's weather resistant and lightweight. And so this garbage can, I toyed with the idea of making it out of MDF or some other type of plastics, some other type of material. But one thing that I like about the garbage can being aluminum is the fact that it sounds appropriate, and it also has the temperature. So metal has a natural coldness to it, and I liked the cold feel, the sturdiness. So I opted to forego the idea of making it faux, kind of a representation of what would look like aluminum, and I went with the actual aluminum. So most of this was cut using a fine-toothed blade on my table saw, a carbide blade which cuts the aluminum really well. I actually machined this as I would wood, using routers and slotting bits on my router to give the representation of a machined or extruded type angle, and then incorporated the rivets, which are the proper diameter, proper spacing, to give it the same feel and same look as the trash receptacles at Disneyland. But everything was formed in my garage using various tools to get the curvatures accurate, to get the angles proper, so they're proper measurement, proper degree of bend. And all of these measurements come off of the original garbage cans, the dimensions taken from their website. Then there's the flaps. There's one on this side, one on the other, with a continuous hinge, just like the one there at Disneyland. Then there's these rivets that are appropriately spaced, and those things I had to purchase, but they're just an aluminum rivet. And then those are inserted into holes. I don't have the tool that actually would compress or set the rivet. So some of them are, some of them I actually set, but I had to use manual tools. But the other ones that I couldn't reach, what I did is I deformed the shank here to make it distended, make it large, and pressed it into the holes so that way it would stay set, but it also act as a mechanical fastener to hold everything together. To open the door, if you want to change the garbage, it's the same way. You open up the flap and then push the door open from the inside. There's a magnetic catch here that's got a bar magnet and then two pieces of bar stock that I adhered together to make one block magnet like the one that is on the real door. This is two pieces of aluminum put together. It's got this the piece down the center here that gives it more rigidity, more gives the door more strength than just a flat sheet of aluminum. And this also has the piano hinge or continuous hinge down the inside. And the only thing that this doesn't have that's different than the real garbage cans is a spring-loaded mechanism to pull the door closed. There's a little arm that would fit here with a spring that would go underneath there, and that's to pull the door closed if someone were to open it or it popped open on its own, that it would pull the door closed and keep it nice and neat. Thank you for watching, and stick around, there's more to come. You don't quite fit. Hello? Hello? If I was a little bit smaller, I could close the door. It'd be a good hiding spot for hide and seek. Now if I can get out.
Watch your head.
Okay. Cool. You can't do that at Disney.